Sammy. Bug, you gotta stay here, because we gotta go to the gym. Let the pain begin. Yeah. But it's this way.
Walking up the hill is the
pain. What is on the agenda today with Hillary, your kickboxing instructor extraordinaire?
Pain.
Pain. It's kind of a foggy day. What's up with that? Where did this come from?
It kind of pulled in for a little while yesterday too. Did you see that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Go away, fog. Go home. This is vlog 413, and we're on PCH, where there is normally heavy amounts of traffic, and there is nothing but a ghost town this morning.
Well, there's heavy amounts of fog, though.
That's true. And where there's fog, there is no traffic, is what you're saying?
Maybe it is that way.
This is the second to the last day that I have this massive truck from RAM. It's been quite the job. It gets the job done. It gets about 28 miles per gallon.
That's pretty good for a gigantic truck.
Yeah, that's really good.
Wow.
And it carries all your stuff, otherwise known as your... But I've liked this truck. I can't say it has the best turning radius, because we live on a small street. But for the most part, the ergonomics and everything else is pretty rock solid. Right now, we're going to go to the gym and maximize the pain. What was your favorite part of Hillary's workout? What did she make?
End.
The end.
I like kicks. Side kicks, round kicks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like.
It's all well and fine until someone gets kicked in the head. Hello, hello, hello. I still can't wake up. We took a nap for about what felt like 10 minutes, and it was like an hour. What are we doing?
Going to the beach.
All right, we're gonna go jump in the water. That's the kind of thing you need to wake up. Not a lot of cars going on right now today. Monday, everybody's packed them away. Let's see what we can spot. Time at the beach. Got to do a little shopping. What are we having for dinner?
You're not underneath.
Oh, that's right. Nothing for me tonight. Today is more of a work day. Lots of loose ends, lots of things I gotta catch up on. But tomorrow is an epic, huge day, enormous day. It's almost indescribable. Wait a second. Tomorrow is gonna be spectacular. And the reason it's gonna be spectacular is that I'm heading out to Warner Brothers, to the studio. And I'm doing that because of my friend Brent Steves. He's got his own vlog. I'm gonna link that vlog down below or up above, or he's got some new cool stuff coming. But he set this up. We're going out to Warner Brothers and we're gonna hang out with all the Batmobiles. It's gonna be truly awesome. We're gonna be spending some time with him, looking at those cars, going over all the different aspects of the Batmobiles, including the one that I did for the movie Batman. And then we're gonna head to the commissary for lunch. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, let's talk briefly about trucks, as in specifically one truck, the 2016 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4. I almost had the whole thing. I kind of messed up at the last second, but you get the point. Okay, this is a big truck, and the way I can tell it's a big truck is that when I get out of that truck and I get into my truck, which is a Tahoe, it's significantly bigger. I mean, it's like football field wide, and it's got a big bulge on the hood, and it's really long, and it's not an easy thing to take to the gym with the squirrely little parking structure. That only comes from serious practice. For the most part, this truck rocks. I mean, it rocks in a whole really awesome pickup truck sort of way. But the best thing about it is that people just get out of your way. Now, the world is changing. It's changing very rapidly, and you're seeing lots of these electric cars and eco things and all this kind of stuff. This truck is an eco diesel, so they are making great strides to make this truck perform better, look better, and all those things. It actually gets 27 to 28 miles per gallon. That's pretty serious for a truck that weighs a lot. It weighs a lot. But because it weighs a lot and it's a lot of truck, it has a pretty significant price. This one I was driving is about $53,000. So never in my wildest dreams when I was a kid would I ever think that a pickup truck would cost $53,000. But you do get a lot for that. It's not like the old days where you got a dashboard and you got a steering wheel and you got a shift knob and that's pretty much it. And if you're lucky, then you got a stereo, which is full on crap, and you got to put your own stereo system. Remember the Casio or the realistic stereos? But nowadays it comes with a whole cadaddle of doodles of all kinds of things. Everything that you can think of was pretty much packed in this truck. And once again, I mentioned it's football field size in between. So you got this center console thing that can pretty much fit another car in this thing. It's kind of huge. But as far as trucks go, it's pretty awesome. I really enjoyed it. Big thanks to Ram for sending me this beast of a beast. Hold on. I have alarms that go off every now and then, and sometimes I forget why I set them. I don't even know how to explain that. I was watching this TV show while I was at the gym, and the TV show was called Below Decks, and it's about a crew that runs a yacht. And there was a billionaire on the yacht. And as I was watching, in the 20 minutes or half an hour that I was watching when I was working out, there was interesting factors. And that was every time they showed the billionaire, he was receiving something and he was saying thank you for it. And then every time they showed someone in the crew, they were complaining and whining about how horrible things are. And they're on this yacht. And they're going through the Greek islands to Santorini and to all these amazing places. And you got these people that think about the problems. And then you got the billionaire who doesn't think about the problems. It's just kind of thankful and grateful that all this stuff is happening. And he's just having a great time. And obviously, he owns the boat and these people don't. Interesting point. My point is that when you're grateful and when you acknowledge that instead of focusing on the things you lack and focus on the things that you have, and you're grateful for those things grow. They get bigger. You get lots more of those things. And on the same token, when you focus on things that you lack and you complain about all the things that are missing out of your life, guess what? You get more of those things. Focus on those things that are going to make your life better, but realize that in many ways, you already have those things. There's always something to be grateful for. Okay, that's it for today's vlog. Awesome kind of stuff today. We just kind of took the day off. I did do some work. We did play a little bit, jumped in the water, a variety of things. But tomorrow's going to be epic. It's going to be so cool. We got some amazing things that are going on towards the end of the week as well, but we can't get into those because that's too far ahead. Let's just focus on tomorrow. Just a little tease as to what's coming on Sunday. Wheels and Waves coming to you from here. So stoked. Have a good week, my friends.